If you're someone who struggles with jealousy, then just give me a few minutes because I'll show you exactly how to overcome that. But before that, let me talk about my own story and what happened to me and why I'm making this video. When I was in my first year of college, shit went downhill. I was in my high school and I didn't know. I thought college was gonna be all fun and games, but now I'm in college and suddenly you have all these new people and you have all these new events and parties and fucking whatnot. And I never experienced that in high school because I was a fucking loner in high school. So when I saw this happening in college, I didn't know what the fuck to do because I was also socially insecure, socially anxious, if you want to call it that. And I did not know how to initiate a conversation with anyone. I mean, I did, but low-key, I don't know, I was insecure as fuck, so I didn't. You get what I mean, right? But yes, that's basically what happened, and and the consequence of that is I just became I just became a sad little fucking cuck. So how do you overcome that? Because you relate to me clearly if you've been watching this video and watching me sip this chai, right? Well, the first time I know, the first step to this sounds cliche and outdated and anticlimactic, but just hear me out and just do this because it would help you immensely. Write down what it is you're jealous of. Yes, that's it. But here's the catch. Here's the catch. You have to be 100% honest. You can't just say, I'm just jealous of, I don't know, I'm jealous of this guy because he's more successful. Nah, bro, you have to be more specific. You have to understand what the fuck you're saying. You have to understand what it means to you, why you're jealous of. You shouldn't hold back. Let's say you're jealous of someone who, I don't know, attracts more girls, and you're like, damn, bro, I just want to attract more girls too. But you just write, he's more social. Like, bro, what the fuck? You're not even addressing the problem correctly. So why are you surprised that you're still jealous? All right. I know it sounds degenerate to write down I'm jealous of this guy because he attracts more girls, but if that's what you're jealous of, then fucking be it, right? Because that's you. Like 90% of the problems that you have in life would literally be non-existent if you just grew a pair of testicles and just said, yes, this is me, yes, this is what I want. Just fucking, just own up to it, bro. What is jealousy in the first place, right? You heard don't be jealous, don't be this, right? You probably heard this since childhood, that jealousy is bad, jealousy is this, right? It's demonized. But what you have not heard is how to deal with it. If it's so bad, then if I feel it, what am I supposed to do with it? Am I just supposed to reject this part of myself altogether? Then, did you guys hear my voice? I said, do I reject this part of myself completely? That's what I said. Jealousy is basically when you think that somebody else is ahead of you in a game that you're both playing. Now let's say somebody else. Now let's say you're jealous of somebody else that makes more money, and that's literally what you're jealous of. Now you can do two things in this situation. Number one, what you can do. Number one, what you can do is that you can say some gay Pinterest quote like "comparison is the thief of joy" and just fucking be jealous still. Number two, what you can say is, yes, I wanna make more money. How can I make more money? Which one do you feel like is more masculine and more mature? Obviously the second one, right? You fucking know this. I don't have to tell you this. So why do you still fall for the lie? Why do you still choose option A? When you're supposed to choose option B, you're just supposed to own up to it. You're just supposed to say, yes, this is what I want. But the thing is, you don't have to be a fucking, ungrateful piece of shit. You still should be grateful for whatever you have in life. I literally am grateful for this cup of chai because it tastes fucking amazing. If you're not grateful for what you are right now, you won't be grateful if you have $1 million in your bank. It's just the truth. Because we're always gonna want more, right? I want $1 million. Okay, now I'm a millionaire. I want $1 billion. Now I'm a billionaire. Now I want Jeff Bezos. Pause. But you get my point, right? You're always gonna want more. Now, is it bad to want more? Is it bad to be, I don't know, is it bad to be unsatisfied with what you have? I mean, it depends, but usually no. If you want more, that just means you're ambitious. But what separates an ambitious man from an asshole degenerate, I don't know if degenerate is the right word, but you know what I mean. What separates an ambitious man from a piece of fucking shit is that the ambitious man is grateful for what he has and he still wants to accomplish more. Right? So, yes, be grateful for what you have and want more. That's the thing. That's the key. That's the key takeaway from this video. If you wanna be able to overcome jealousy, then there's really only a few components to this. First of all, you have to be grateful for what you have. I know it sounds cliche, I know it sounds boring, but just trust me, that's the key. Be grateful for what you have. And some of you dumbasses would be like, I don't know what I have to be grateful for. Like, bro, just be grateful for the fact that you're sitting on a couch instead of, I don't know, like a homeless person outside, right? You have a shit ton of things to be grateful for. You're just being a fucking idiot, right? So, the first step is to be more grateful. The second step is to drink this chai. The second step is to understand what you're jealous of. I mean, actually, take that back. The first step is to be aware of what you are jealous of, and the second step is to actually be grateful. So yes, the first step is to ask yourself what is it that you're jealous of. So yes, the first step is to ask yourself what it is you're jealous of. Write that down and don't hold back a bit. Just if you're jealous of somebody who fucks some old girls, then just write down I'm jealous of somebody who fucks some old girls. But here's the thing, some of it might be degenerate, right? Like just going let's say you're I don't know, jealous of somebody who goes out to party and has more friends. Would you write down I'm jealous of somebody who goes to more parties than me? That kind of sounds degenerate, right? But that's not a jealousy problem, that's an insecurity problem, right? I mean what I meant to say is that is a jealousy problem which is also correlated with your insecurity. So that requires a separate video. Right now I'm just talking about general, how to deal with your jealousy. So if you're jealous of somebody who makes more money, or I don't know, who's more ambitious, or has more friends, or I don't know, has better life going for him, you have to ask yourself what exactly is it that you're jealous of. Number 2, you have to be more grateful for what you already have. Number 3, you just have to be more ambitious and work on your own passions. Because if you're working on your own passions genuinely, if you genuinely want to, if you genuinely are working hard towards something that you genuinely care about with entire passion, your passion revolves around this thing, then how the fuck are you gonna be jealous, right? It's common sense. So ask yourself what it is you're jealous of. Number 2, be more grateful and be more ambitious. Be more passionate about what you do. No, actually do what you're more passionate about. So that's basically the 3 steps. Now ask yourself, if I applied these 3 steps, would I be more jealous or less jealous? Would it make my life better or worse? If the answer is it would make my life better, then fucking do it. Stop questioning everything. Like, fucking just go ahead and do it. Like, be a good little boy, I'm telling you to be. Right? If you're someone who struggles with insecurities and trauma and anxiety, then I have made a free PDF which gives you basically the starting tools on how to deal with it, and it's linked in the description below, so just go ahead and check that out. My name is Ali. I help teenagers like you develop emotional intelligence and deal with trauma, anxiety and insecurities through personal experiences. So just subscribe and join the community. Bye.